What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. Yeah. So hold on, I gotta do this. Every time my daughter gets on, she just always changes my shit. Always. Man, this power better not go out. God dang it! I'm telling you, I'm always having to fuck with shit. I'll watch it. I have to go back in and then hit it again. No, should work. Alright. Telling you, man. Shit, man, I'm telling you. Why isn't this always... See, I told you. Well, I just started streaming 1 second. Yeah! I'm streaming! 1 second, guys. I even told her and she still asked. Oh my. Okay, there we go. Straight. Perfect. Anywho, been crazy, man. Yeah. And once again, I apologize profusely about not being on much. It's been nuts, man. It's all been nuts. Like nobody wanted to listen. Like nobody. And is this over? No. 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 I said nobody listens. Never. Never. They're arrogant. They're so arrogant, man. So fucking arrogant. I'm like, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I can't give out financial advice. You know what? I'm trying so hard to give people warnings because of what I've studied. I know. I mean, seriously, while all those experts are second guessing themselves and whatever, I keep coming out with it. I keep trying to say, watch this, watch that, whatever. There's not really a lot of places to move things, and that's what they're saying. Oh, no. But you have to understand the long game and how it's going to be affected, right? You have to understand that. You have to understand what's coming, man. You got to understand how the scenario's played out more than a couple of times, right? You have to understand all that. I'm trying to make sure the buffs. I had to redo the buffs, and there was 2 buffs. I had to redo. So, all right. But yeah, it's been rough for me, man. All this shit has been so rough for me, man. Okay, we got that. Not one. And then we need battle combat. We got them all. Alright. Anywho, yeah, it's been crazy, man. It's all been a little nutty for me, and I wish all the best. I wish everybody nothing but the best, to be honest with you. But the thing about it is pride, man. People think it's greed and it's pride that gets people hemmed up, right? Not making, smart decisions, not, consulting people that, could potentially help them in the way they need to be helped. I can't do anything anymore, man, and I feel bad for people, man. There's nothing I can do. I can try to help to an extent to kind of tell you from an how everything's being played, from the analyzation. But I can't tell you where to put money. I can't give you advice like that. I can't even tell you what I'm doing because I don't do nothing anymore. I don't do shit. I'll, I'm poor. I am a poor man, and I don't complain about my life. I don't whatever. I'm grateful for the littlest things, and I've been humbled in my lifetime. And I think everybody has to go through some unfortunate circumstances, and that sucks. All of this sucks, man. This all blows for people. And you're going to get people who are going to be like, it's crash time, bye bye. I'm telling you, man, this is not over. That market, that Dow has to drop below 31, man. You guys don't get it, man. So, yeah, it's hard on me, man. And yo, dude, man, what's up? I miss you, brother. I miss you. It's been rough on me, man. It's all been rough on me. When all this started, it's been rough. I spent, a time, and I'm trying to help and whatever. And it's not, whatever. What can I do? You can't. Your hands are kind of tied behind your back. You're only doing what you can. I got all these people like, whatever. So it's been rough. I wish you the best, man. I wish everybody the best. I wish nothing but the best. I really do mean that. Wholeheartedly. I got into an argument with a longtime friend, right? And I think that was something, that was kind of rough on me myself, was, well, I'm not in combat. Shut the fuck up. I'm not in combat. Bullshit. I'm not in combat. Man, I swear to God. But yeah, it's been interesting, man. There's a lot of days, man. I miss this though. I miss it. I don't think you miss anything until it's gone, though. You don't appreciate something until it's gone. I think that's the truth. I think we all take for granted things in life, right? And it's not until you're humbled, that you appreciate the scenario that you took for granted. I believe that. I'm a firm believer of that. Because I had experienced it myself, right? That was something I had to go through. My pride at one time, and I was young. I was the youngest, you're just like, what the fuck? That sucks. My fucking ground heels over here. Yeah, man, it's just whatever, man. I wish you all the best. I really do. But I think as a country, I think it's the times that we're all struggling, that we put the differences aside and we come together. I believe that. That's my thing. We need something to unite us, in the front. But, instead of pointing fingers and doing this and doing that. I mean, there's a lot of things I could say, but you know, there's a lot of things on every that we're all guilty to an extent of something, and that's what I'm trying to tell people. I'm like, listen, man, there's nobody here without. There's enough blame to go around. Believe me, and it's all contributing. These are all contributing factors. So the moment that we humble ourselves in this, and you know, have humility, it's the cure for arrogancy, man. Humility is the cure for arrogancy, man. And I think at the end of the day, we start appreciating things a little better, you know. And I'm not saying it's a perfect world, and I'm not saying that there shouldn't be people, you know, trying to make it better. We all could afford to make things better in this world. Believe you and me, man. Believe you and me. Believe you and me. I believe that. You know, I believe that. You know. And then people like all freaking out when it all go down. I'm not even gonna lie. As soon as it started going, I was laughing my nuts off. Because I felt vindicated. You know? I felt vindicated. I felt that. I felt that. I felt it. And people laughing at me for 2 years. People laughing. Every time I call it that. Every time I'm saying something. People laughing. People acting like I don't know what I'm talking about. And I've had that in my entire fucking life. In gaming and in life. Even when I worked the field, man. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Blah, blah, blah. How many times, man? How many times? How many times? Nobody wants to hear, oh, I told you so. What do you want me to say, man? What do you want me to say? 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 When are going to people take a little, you know, moment? Yeah, there's a lot of times in life I'm wrong, but I own up to it. It's like, oh shit, you know. I think that's always a good thing, man. Learning, you can't learn something unless you're wrong. You have to be wrong to learn, in anything in life. You have to learn, man. We all have to learn the hard way, right? Even a genius asks questions. Right? You know? Nobody is perfect. You know? I make mistakes all the time, man. I was anticipating an October crash. I wanted an October crash. I didn't want this to happen. I'm like, I don't want to see the second scenario. I would rather see the first. I don't want to see this inflation problem. I don't want to see all this shit going down like this. I don't want it to go there. But I knew it would, and I have the video to prove it. I'm going to upload it. Believe it. I'm going to do a timeline. So no one can take that from me. Nobody is ever going to take this from me. Nobody. Nobody's ever going to take this from me in my life. You got to understand what it was like for me. These last 2 fucking years. Do you even understand what it was like for me? You know how many people I had to separate from? Even today, man, my one dude, shifting. I was like, if that's the case, how was I able to call it? How was I able to do it? And he shifts. Why? Because they don't want to own. They don't want to own it for what it is, man. They don't want to own it for what it is. They don't. And until you do, and until you realize what it is what it is like that, that's all you'll do is keep shifting blame, playing the victim. You know? That's all anybody does. It doesn't matter what side you on. Everybody's playing victims. Everybody's playing victims. That's all everybody does. You know, my circumstance, I don't look at it like whatever. I'm blessed. I could sit here and complain about a lot of things in my life, and believe me, there's a lot of things I've gone through in my life, but I don't. Nope. You know what I say? I'm grateful. for being in the country that I live in. I'm grateful for being born in a free society. I'm grateful for all of its imperfections. I'm grateful, for, there's a lot of things to be grateful for. You can always find something to complain about, man. But until the day you realize all of the things to be grateful for, I've said to people, if you're an American, what is there to complain about? You could be poor. I'm poor. I am poor. But you know what? I have nothing to complain. I don't need to complain in this life. You know why? Because I'm an American. I have clean water. Right? I have the right to vote. What do I have to be complaining about? What do I have to be complaining about? What? What do I got to complain about? What? The liberals? The conservatives? What do I have to complain about? What? What do I got? If I'm, we can build. We can always come out of something because we have potential. We've gotten through so many things as a country. We have stand tall for over 200 years. And we're going to do what? Let differences divide us? Find reasons to be petty? And the thing you have to ask yourself is if you go ahead and you start saying they're petty, you just proved the point, man. Nobody needs to be like this. None of us need to be this. It's not perfect. We have made mistakes as a country. We're still making mistakes as a country. But guess what? It's through mistakes we learn. We shouldn't be like, holding people accountable for something that we never did. I was born. I only gave what was given. And I think if we start looking at it from that way, maybe we'll be a little bit more grateful for each other. Maybe we'll be a little bit more polite to each other. Maybe we'll be a little bit more kind. Maybe we will overlook the fact that they're not like us. That's okay. It doesn't need, we're the melting pot of the world. The melting pot of the world. We set a standard to be inclusive of all races, of all nationality. And we need to still be that. We still need to be that. It doesn't matter that people are different. We're not forcing religion on people. We're not forcing all of these beliefs and these contradictions of our own our own beliefs. Because what you will believe in isn't necessarily what I have to believe in. But you know what? That's okay, because at least we believe in that principle. At least we believe that I don't have to believe the same things to accept you as a United States citizen. And that you have the same rights that I do. And you should. It's when all of this shit, comes at the biggest price to all of us that we, realize how lucky we truly are. Freedom of speech is a powerful tool, but it can also be a powerful weapon. It can be used to raise people up or tear them down. The only difference is who's listening and who accepts what they're being told. I love you all. God bless America.